Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Prop Wiz. I'm your host, the Wiz. Decided to go live today, a bit late. These announcements were made last night, but I had a lot of things on my plate, man, and decided to skip it. And just probably about 30 minutes ago, it's like, nah, man, this drop is important enough to at least get live and say, what's up, man? What's up, Pedro Lopez? What's up, baby? Man, I thought I was going to be in here by myself, man. You know, I'd be going on live at random times. But anyways, yo, we're about to talk about this Jack Sparrow figure that, what's this, the wrong button. Y'all know my production can be whack sometimes. Dude, this Pelegostos Chief, I'm probably saying that completely wrong, but if you've seen Dead Man's Chest, you've seen this scene. It's actually one of my favorite scenes. Dude, it's a lot. I enjoy the Pirates movies a lot, man. Like all of them. I think the last two, definitely the last one started slacking a little bit, yo. But it's so dope, man. Low key, what's up, baby? Dude, they set the bar so high, man. My least favorite Pirates movie is still dope to me. It's still entertaining. It's extremely funny. Absolutely love the director, dude. He did a movie called Rango that nobody likes. Nobody got talked to likes that movie except for my kids. My mom loves it to death, man. I put my mom onto it, man. Every time she comes over, at least once a year, she'll ask to pop it on. But Rango wasn't a big hit. But for me, it was because it was the same director as Pirates, and everything that made Pirates funny and entertaining to me was still relevant in Rango. And I feel like I'm missing a movie. I feel like there was something else that he's done that was super dope. You know what I'm saying? But of course, just because I like Rango, it's the pirate aspect too that make Pirates of the Caribbean different. But anyways, this was a dope scene. Is it a figure I would cop? Let's go through it. Let's go. Let's check it out, man. Head sculpt is dope. Outfit is dope. I did recently get a Jack Sparrow. I did get the one that had the molded hair. I think it had a little bit of like real wool hair or whatever that was like inserted just a little bit, which looked like it might be the case with this as well. But I got my Jack Sparrow. So I kind of think I've scratched that itch, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? This is dope. Like I said, it's one of my favorite scenes. Extremely entertaining scene. So loving this. It comes with the chair. I guess we'll see at the end. Dude, if it comes with that, you might got me. You might have me. Loving the bones in the back. Yeah, if this diorama, man, if this is the stand for it, yo, super dope. Loving it. Does that look like real feathers? So definitely molded, right? I can see the bandana and everything looks molded. Like, that's not a big deal to me. Of course, I would prefer to have the fabric, as of course it would be more realistic. But once it's on my shelf, I don't know if it really matters. Like, I've seen other people complain with the last figure that it didn't have a die-cast sword. Again, if you give me a die-cast sword, I think it's super dope. But when it's sitting on the shelf, if I can't tell it's painted well, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of real life props, props that were in movies weren't made out of real, whatever. Some of that stuff was fiberglass, plastic. I've even seen foam proton packs in some of the scenes, right? So, I don't know. Ain't the worst thing in the world, but I do think this looks dope. Head sculpt is phenomenal. Wait to see if we get a close up. It looked like the eyes. Oh yeah. He definitely has rolling eyeballs. The eyes are looking in different directions. Got the little, is it a feather duster? The feathers look real. Again, the skulls are dope. The outfit, the craftsmanship on this thing is very, very similar to the other one. So we're good to go. Good with that. I'm just gonna go through them. All the pictures look the same. Yeah, I mean, he's got a head dressing on it, man. It's dope, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, they're not releasing the They don't have the little thing where they got all the. Oh no, my computer got locked up. I know I'm going through this quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, here we go. Look at that, dude. It looks dope. It looks dope. You know, super plasticky. I will say maybe because I've seen the was it an artisan version? I've seen the version with the rooted hair and everything, and the real bandana. I can say this does look scaled down a bit. Again, I didn't get that version, so I don't know if it matters that much to me personally, but I have seen it. The other one. Nerd affiliated. What's up, baby? Oh yeah, he brought up the Winter Soldier cap. Yo, I didn't even do a video on that one. I just saw that one on here too, man. It's about to drop, right? Looking dope. Yeah, dude, I'm loving this, man. There we go. This is what I'm waiting for. I want to see exactly what it comes with. Okay, they're showing him sitting in the chair, but is it saying? Is there another edition? I can't tell whether it comes. I don't think it comes with the chair, y'all. I thought the chair was dope. They got a photo of him sitting in the chair, but it only has the stand with the bones, which isn't bad either. I think that's pretty dope as well. Again, all the details we done seen. Again, the compass. We're getting a different head sculpt with the eyes painted on there, and the headdress, dude. I think it's dope, bro. You know what? It's probably a question for me. It'll probably be a question of price. How much it costs depends on whether I get it. It's a DX figure, so it'll probably be, turned up a little bit, man. But dude, if the price is fair and we ain't got nothing else going on, I am paying down some of my figures, man. My list is getting a little bit smaller. If that's the case, then dude, I probably will cop this just to have, man. So in other words, I know that's mad complex. I'm all over the place. Right now, I'm leaning towards it. No. I don't think I got room for it, the money for it. But if the price is good and the timing is right when this bad boy is released, never know. In fact, the Jack Sparrow I did get. I pre-ordered that bad boy immediately, actually. But I got the lesser of the two, right? They had announced the one with the rooted hair. I got the one without it. You know what I mean? Even at that time, it was a money issue. But I had already missed the 1.0, the original releases of Jack Sparrow. I had missed it. Absolutely regretted it. I think the original, the ones they released back in the day, I still think it's dope. I missed those. So the next time it came around, I just jumped at it. And that's what I did. And that's what I got. So I think I kind of satisfied that itch. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Yo, Mark Lee, man. Dude, everybody, what's up with y'all, man? Everybody's up in here, dude. I actually didn't think nobody was going to be on here because I'm like mad random when I go on. All right, moving on to the next figure, though. Let me see. Y'all probably see half the reason I'm all over the place. She done stepped out now, but I'm supposed to be taking my daughter to dinner. She had went somewhere else. I didn't think she was going to be back in time. She just popped up like, what's up? All right. Next up is these Age of Ultron figures. Boom. My bad. I keep pushing the wrong button, yo. I'm a horrible producer, yo. I got this little button thing to change it. I added a lower third thing, so I keep pushing that button on accident. I apologize for just being transparent with y'all, letting y'all know your boy ain't perfect, but I'm perfectly imperfect, if that makes sense. But anyways, all right. Hey, Pedro Lopez just said if I go back to the photo with the chair, there was disclaimers that said for display purposes only. They played me on that one still. They played me on that one. They know I don't be reading. I'm looking at the pictures, man. I'm a comic book dude. You know what I'm saying? I read thought bubbles, talking bubbles. I don't be reading disclaimers. They played me on that one. Played me like a harp from hell. But anyways, Iron Man, super dope. I'm going to be honest with you. Age of Ultron, I don't remember that movie a whole lot. That's one of the movies I don't go back to. I don't go to the Thor Dark World. And to be honest with you, I don't watch the first Thor that much. Like if I sit down and watch all of the Marvel movies, I'll go through them. But the first two Thor movies weren't my favorite. I didn't think the first one was whack at all. It just, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't feeling it as much as I was feeling Ragnarok is my cup of tea. And Age of Ultron was right there. Like, to me, Age of Ultron was right there, right before the Avengers movies really, really started getting good. Man, the Iron Man joint, all the Iron Man joints was dope to me. Even the ones people didn't like. I ain't like. Nope. I don't. Iron Man 3 was a hard watch, but a lot of people dissed on Iron Man 2. I thought it was dope. Age of Ultron is far from whack, specifically because of Ultron himself. Man, what's boy? Is it Spade? Forgot what my boy that voiced Ultron. So there was things about Age of Ultron that I thought was super dope. Man, we got the Hulkbuster stuff. There was some dope stuff in it. So I'll probably go back and watch it. With that being said, I don't know if this is my favorite Iron Man. I've got one Iron Man figure. It's plastic. I've gotten no die-cast Iron Mans yet. So the only reason I'm thinking about, James Spader. Yep. The only reason I'm is that Thor 1 and 2 does not exist. I thought it was the only one, man. One is important. You know what I'm saying? But dog, Ragnarok. I feel like they didn't find their place until Ragnarok, and they got too excited, and they went too far with the next one after that with Love and Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ragnarok was right there. But of course, Thor is dope in all the Avenger movies, man. But yeah, so don't hate it. I got a Hulkbuster, so I guess I got this figure. There was an Iron Man figure in the Hulkbuster that I got. I don't remember if this is the same armor or not. But I have no die-cast one. So the die-cast is piquing my interest a little bit. Look, they showing off Ultron himself with this. Look, man, Pedro Lopez, man, you got me looking for disclaimers now. Got me looking for disclaimers. I'm trying to see, does this come with it or no? But anyways, man, just forget the fact on whether I'm going to get it yet or not. I'm going to be honest with you. All three of these figures, I haven't definitively made a decision yet because I haven't seen the prices yet. I haven't really processed it. You know what I mean? So mostly just focusing on the art. This thing is dope. It's die cast. You got it's cool because you got the paint coming off. The cool thing with die cast you don't have, it's not painted dry brushing, right? Like, it's actually probably brushed off a little bit. It does give a level of realism that's dope. Love the Tony Stark's head sculpt is dope. The lighting system. I wonder if you'll be able to plug this one in. So I will say this, the Iron Man and my Hulkbuster. In fact, the Hulkbuster is not wired. It's batteries. I think there's with the kneecaps, the hands. I think he has some on his elbow, lights. Bro, I think there's at least 9 to 10 lights, that you got to cut on individually on that thing. I've done it twice ever, and now it's just sitting there, man. I know there's some light kits out there. I do want to light them up. Yeah. Yo, Pedro saying that the head looks too big. Let me look at the full body. I ain't seen it yet. Cause now that you mention it, man, even with the helmeted joint, nah, that ain't true. Let me look. Dude, I'm loving that. That is dope. I'm loving that, man. Okay, I see it. Think the head is too big. I can see it. It ain't the worst thing. I guess it's the angles. I think it looks fine there. I can see it. I can see where you're coming from, but I wouldn't have seen it if you had to mention it. And who's to say that Robert Downey don't have a big head? Because by this time, we had went almost full digital suit, right? Like, I think there was a couple of times where he might have been just wearing a piece of the armor, the chest armor. But there was a point in time, man, where he went full digital suit. And to me, it always looked like his head was a little bigger, if that makes sense, versus the Iron Man 1. I'm going to be honest with you. My favorite Iron Man suit is the first. It might because of probably nostalgia. That's still kind of my favorite suit. You know what I mean? It got more and more streamlined, but I actually like the look of it looking like he's wearing armor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm similar with the Black Panther. Black Panther 2 or the Black Panther movie, the suit that became more slimmer. I enjoyed that beefier putting on a helmet look to it. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, I think I don't like the nanobots. I don't think I like that technology in my head. Yancey, my boy. What's up, Yancey? says that Thor was his favorite character growing up, so all the movies was good to me. Just to see it come to theaters was great. Yeah, you know what? And that's why I'm trying not to hate too much on those movies, because Thor was my expectation of Thor. The only thing is, I remember reading the comics. Mind you, backtrack. I wasn't there when those comics came out, but back in the day when he used to have the cane and he would slam the cane down and turn into Thor, I was missing that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, that fit in to the lore later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the movies. I felt like they showed a scene right in one of the Avenger movies where you kind of got that version of Thor, not completely, but kind of hinted towards it. So that was the only thing I was missing about the movie. I remember watching the movie and it felt like the comic books of that time, but not the comic books that I read origin wise. But yeah, it was cool seeing Thor on screen, man. Thor's a big deal. All right. I'm going through this, man. I'm talking more than I wanted to. There we go with this, yo. Let's put Pedro Lopez, baby. You got me looking for the disclaimer. Is that coming with the Iron Man or not? Okay, loving this. Head sculpt is dope. Hair is not rooted hair, which looks phenomenal with this, in my opinion. Yo, sometimes it looks phenomenal. I tend to lean not towards getting the rooted hair because I don't like tending to it at all. But there are some instances like that Crow, the new Crow that's coming out, I'm copping. There's some instances when it's like, nah, that looks phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I got them Walking Dead figures too from InArt that I believe have, I'm 100% sure they have rooted hair. That I had to have them. You know what I'm saying? So, but in the case of this, I think it looks dope. I think it looks realistic. The head sculpt, the actual features and everything is doing all the heavy lifting. Loving the scar. And again, man, seeing the weathering on the suit itself front and center here, I think is super dope, y'all. All right. Showing it with all three. I wonder if they're going to, nah, they wouldn't do that, right? They wouldn't go to build a figure route, right? Have pieces of Ultron with Iron Man and pieces of Ultron with Thor. Because I just can't see that Ultron figure, that version of Ultron being its own figure. But I might be wrong. All right. Another look at the head sculpt. Dope. Separate roll of eyeballs. That's the new thing. I feel like all figures got that. Again, the weathering standing out to me. Loving the lights, the little blue lights under the armor, making it look more realistic. Yeah. Christopher Greaves. What's up, baby? Get out and they pull. Yo, you said, yeah. They try to get you out. You try to get out and they pull you back in. That's what I'm feeling, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. When I went live today, I kind of already said that I was leaning towards no with the Jack Sparrow figure. But leaning means that it's not a definite no. You know what I'm saying? It could go back the other way easily. Age of Ultron is not one of my favorite movies. Not the worst, but we talking about a lot of money. That's what it is. If it ain't my favorite, I can't be dropping loot on it now, man. We running out of room. You know what I'm saying? And then you get on here and you see this thing and you right, bro. They not gonna let us go. Okay, they're showing off Ultron, so he does. Deluxe version comes with him. Okay, now we talking. Feature Ultron Sentry can be disassembled into various individual parts. Y'all got me. No. They ain't got me yet. It depends on the price. I didn't tell y'all. The reason why I don't have a die-cast Iron Man, because them bad boys are $400, y'all. They're $400, and it's probably worth it. I'm not saying it should be less. It's 100% probably worth it. I just can't bring myself to drop the $400. Yeah, I know. Geez, those of you guys who know me, y'all know I dropped $500 or almost $500 on the Spawn statue. I get it. But I do make good decisions sometimes. And it seems to come in handy. Those good decisions come in handy when it comes to these figures, bro. I can't drop $400 on our yet. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what the price of this looks like. If we get that base, and an Iron Man for $400, maybe $420, I might. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's less than that. Hey, Hot Toys might surprise us, man. The tariffs might be going down. You know what I'm saying? Tariffs might be going down, right? I'm not going to jump into the show, but if you're paying attention to the news, there was some news that says that the tariffs are in fact illegal for now. But there's also some news that says that they're going to put tariffs on it anyway. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully the prices of this stuff starts to go down. But looking at everything is dope. We went over all this in detail. So we kind of know the main question was, does it come with the Sentry? And the question is answered, and it is yes. All right. Let me see what else we got. We got one more. Y'all know y'all boy is long-winded, though. I thought I was going to come on here for 10 minutes. I should have known it wasn't going to be no 10 minutes. Can't talk about no figures for 10 minutes, man. All right. Trying to get back to the main screen. And the last one is the Age of Ultron Thor, right? I usually read the comments, man, to see what everybody's feeling. All right, here we go. All right, this is an artisan edition, which means right from the jump, man, he's got the rooted hair. So my whole conversation about the Age of Ultron is out the window. I'm copping this one. I have a Thor. Again, most of my Avenger figures are old, dude. I got the first release of the Hulk. I got the Black Widow with the rooted hair, but that's got to be over 10 years old. It's got to be an old figure, yo. I got that 2014, 13, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's over 10 years. So all of my Avengers, the core of the Avengers are old, except for the Iron Man. My wifey did get me the Iron Man from Endgame with the broken shield. Super dope. One of my favorite figures. Instantly made my other figures look old because it's the biggest Captain America. Did I say Iron Man? Captain America figure with the shield broken. And I got Thor. Thor has molded hair. That is one of the figures that has the molded hair that doesn't look great. You know what I'm saying? This would look better. Maybe it's because he got the long hair. I think this would look better. Yeah, dude. Yes, he's saying, bro, it doesn't get no realer. Yeah, this is it. I'm probably gonna cop this one. They're gonna get my money. Yeah, the costume. They're gonna get my money with this one. So I'm not getting the Iron Man. That's the good thing. With these three figures, I gotta decide, dude, because we got some figures coming. I know it. We got some dope Star Wars figures coming that I know that money's gonna have to go elsewhere. Jazz Inc. is making announcements. In fact, he just announced the 66 Catwoman I was going to do tonight. End up not doing it. Didn't put it on the thumbnail anyway. We might take a look at it. We'll see. But dude, long story short, there's a lot of figures. I still haven't pre-ordered the Jazz Inc. Penguin figure that I do want. I got the Catwoman, the Batman Returns Catwoman, already paid for. But I'm still paying on the Batwing that I got. Got the Batwing here in the house. But I'm still making payments on that bad boy, and it's like a car payment. So I don't know, man. But this one, out of the three, this one's a definite. This is a definite. We still got to look at the price, but I think we can make this one happen, man. I might have to cut some grass out there, do some extra photo shoots. My boy Yancey in the audience, man. Yancey does photography. What's up, baby? We might have to do some jobs, man, to get this one. Hey Christopher, I didn't talk about the Cap stealth suit yet. I did when they announced it, but I didn't. What is it? Blogger photos. I didn't talk about that one tonight. All right. Pedro said, you never buy sculpted. Yeah, man, dude, you know what? Some figures look all right, though. You know what I'm saying? Some figures look okay. In fact, I got because I'm saying this because of the long hair, I got a third-party Edward Scissorhands figure that they really, the same company, I believe, it's got to be the same company because it looks exactly the same, just released that figure, but with rooted hair. But the sculpted hair joint still looks dope. It's like every individual strand is sculpted. There's hair. It looks very good. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen it look dope, but it probably depends on the character. Probably depends on the texture of that character's hair. And the overall mold, how they mold it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of factors that's different probably with that mold. So I can meet you halfway there. Except I'm on the other side of what you're saying, but I do appreciate this. And in the case of this, bro, this is just that's real. That is super real, man. You know what I'm saying? How much artisan figures be costing? I don't even know if I have. I don't know if I have any artisan figures in my collection. I probably do. I don't think I do. And I just dove into the N art. So hopefully, I'm assuming the artisan figures are cheaper than the N art. Let me know in the comment section, man. Are these $500-$600 figures? Basically is what I want to know. We need this to be $400 and less. $400 is that's it. $500 we start getting into Spawn statue prices. But yo, loving that. Does the hammer actually glow, or is that just painted to look that way? Don't matter. I'm copping it. Don't care. Loving the cape. Outfit looks super duper real, by the way, as well. Seamless arms. Dude, the arms look dope. You know what I'm saying? They actually look like my arms. Well, I'm not going to show it off here because y'all be acting jealous, man. If you start acting funny, y'all stop watching the show because you're jealous or whatnot. I ain't going to show you, but my arms look like that. You just need to take my word for it. Yeah. Is that leather-like material? Looks dope. Don't know if it's leather. Might tell us. I don't pay attention to a lot of artisan figures because I haven't bought a lot, man. So past the rooted hair. I know the bases are dope. That base looks solid. Simple, but it looks solid. Head sculpt is perfect. Again, loving the hair. I see he's got some rubber bands or some ties in some strands of the hair. It looks dope. Yeah. Bro. Okay. This is it. Oh, side-by-side comparison. Yup. And I think that's the one I got. Nah, the one I got had the Tesseract. He actually had the Tesseract. So I think I got Thor from the first movie. So the Thor I got. So again, all my Avenger figures are old except for my Captain America. That's it, bro. And look at the material in the cape. Yeah. Dude, low key. Yes, man. Bro, we do got a show Sunday at 11 a.m., man. Cal, low key is promoting it now. I didn't know if I could say anything about it yet. I didn't want to say nothing until the man himself said something. But yeah, we got a joint called the Players Club coming Sunday morning, 11 a.m. This Sunday morning will be the first episode. We're going to be talking about everything, dude. We just trying to do something where we want to talk figures, whatever come up, dude. Barbershop talk, basically, man. And everybody knows what barbershop is. We know what barbershop talk is, bro. If you're not of the culture, I know you've seen the barbershop movies. You done seen some. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're going to just be chopping it up and talking. It's going to be a bunch of us dope cats on there. So stay tuned. Check us out. 11 a.m. this Sunday. That's some good promotion, ain't it? Anybody else get promotion like that, you have to pay the kid, bro. 25 cents, man. All right. Oh, loving that. So probably being able to take the whole arm off, I'm guessing. It seems like the route they've been going. Look how plasticky that hand looked, though. Y'all got to do better. The hand on the left, man. Y'all these plastic hands. But it looks good everywhere else, man. This is a dope figure. I'm copping it, bro. I've already said it, but you know. Okay, it does light up. LED light up function. So it does light up. Newly developed. Yeah, beautiful, yo. Jeez, so how is it doing that, man? Obviously, that's not going to be wired. I don't see nothing unless it's in the wires going in the arm. Right? With electroplated finish. LED light up function. All right, it's not telling us how it lights up, but it looks phenomenal. All right, loving this. Again, I'm copping this, man. I'm just going to make my payments on it and get it. Is it already out? I don't know. You know, before we get off, I'm going to check. Has it been, or just ask y'all, has it been released yet? Anybody know? Is this already on? Sideshow is my place, the first place I go. because of the pre-ordering aspect. I'm just looking on there before we get off, man, just to see if these things are already available. Oh, I think I saw Iron Man though. I don't see Thor. Oh no. I do. It's on there. It's RSVP for now. And I'm hitting the RSVP button for that bad boy. I might as well do it for Iron Man as well. I know it's so unprofessional to get online and do this while you guys are waiting, shopping with y'all here. And is that the Iron Man? That's the Age of Iron Man, 450 bones, son. That's the regular edition. It's $510 for the joint with the Ultron. I already said I wasn't getting the Iron Man, but now y'all know for a fact, bro, I'm not getting the Iron Man, son. $510? Can't do it, man. I can't. I can't do it, son. Oh, and not hating on anybody that can. Again, this is not me saying it's not worth $510. I'm not saying I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they put into it. It's die-cast already. You know what? I think I spent $400 or $500 on my RoboCop. I spent $350 on the RoboCop, but I think it was $500 when that joint came out. The first release die-cast. I got it at a Comic-Con for cheaper, but I would have paid $500 for the RoboCop. Iron Man we ain't quite there, yo. We ain't quite got that relationship. You know what I'm saying? I already scratched that itch. Oh, y'all want to see it with your own eyes, man? Can y'all see it? Nah, the price ain't showing up. It's $510, man. Y'all got to take my word for it. But I think it's dope. Anyways, man, I think that's it for now. I might jump back on. I actually got some videos that I've been holding off on the release. I dropped one on the Terminator 2, the T2, the standard version, the unbattled damage version. Batman Returns, man, y'all showed me so much love on that Batman Returns, dude. It got a lot of views in a very, very, very short period of time. But I got some not so cool figures. I thought I had them here. I got some 1/12 figures, 7 to 8 inch figures that I'm dropping. I got one on Tranzor Z, or Messenger Z is what it's called. In fact, I'll probably drop that tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably go ahead. I don't know why I've been holding on to that. I've been finished with it for about a week, but I'll probably drop that tomorrow. And I got a box opening of a figure called Rocket Man, something that my grandmother actually put me on. Man, we went to go see Rocketeer. I showed my grandmother Rocketeer, and she was like, that's based off of serials. If you don't know, back in the day, back in the 30s, 40s probably, when you go to the movie theater, you would watch, it was like watching TV, basically. It was episodic. You would watch a little bit, go back to the movies next week and watch the next installment. It would be so many installments. But anyway, it was called Rocket Man. If I'm explaining it to you, you probably don't know what's up. Tune in anyway. It's an action figure. It's dope. I feel like I got something else cool in the mail too. I got something else cool, man. But we'll see. And those I probably won't do. So going forward, just while I got you guys here, the 1/6 scale figures is probably where I'll be doing the box openings, the cuts, multi-camera stuff. The anything below 8 inch figures. Sounded funny saying that. The smaller figures I'll probably just do here. Just open up here and we'll just chop it up, talk, and do it live. I'm gonna try that this coming week. Instead of putting that big production into those figures. It doesn't make sense me doing mad close-ups on those little figures to me. But we'll see. We'll try it that way and see what's up. And of course, I got some Prop Wiz stuff coming up. Man, I do got it down here. My first prints I done did in a minute. Got a He-Man sword on the way. I'm just waiting for the glue. I use this glue called 3D Gloop that has like a chemical bond for this stuff. Somebody told me to just use nail polish does it as well. I'm not doing that yet. I'm gonna wait to see if the glue comes in and we'll do that video. But anyways, man, that's it, yo. If you haven't already, man, hit the like button. Definitely subscribe. I'll try to come up here. We've been doing good, man. I'm surprised, man. I'm kind of happy, man, that a few of y'all showed up. I usually be doing this at crazy times, and just I do it anyway because I figure people will see it later. So it was good to have some of y'all, some of my favorite people on here. Was real dope, man. And again, leave me some messages in the comments on whether you plan on getting this, if you've already committed to it, because the pre-order for the Iron Man, by the way, is available now. So the Thor is a let me know when it RSVP, but the Iron Man is available now. And you know what? Before I get off, look, I was doing the outro. Y'all thought I was done, man. Y'all thought I was done. I do just want to see if the Jack Sparrow's on there. Yep, Jack Sparrow's there too. Jack Sparrow's $300. So Jack Sparrow's not that bad. Jack Sparrow's $300. You know what I'm saying? Might cop it. Might cop that. We'll see. Drops at the end of the year. Yeah, I don't know. We might. But anyways, man, keep your heads up. Let me know what's up. Again, you plan on copping this. Also, the Jack Sparrow. Again, Jack Sparrow's a little bit cheaper. So let me know if you're getting any of these figures in the comment section. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, hit the bell notification button. That way you get notified every time I drop. You know what? I worked so hard making this button. Let me pop that up. That thing is kind of ugly, ain't it? It's bright. I like all my stuff dark. But, with that being said, follow me on Instagram as well. And again, check me out this Sunday, 11 a.m. With the Players Club. Check it out, man. It's going to be on Toy Quest. Toy Quest 101. So Toy Quest is famous. Y'all know what Toy Quest is. It'll be on his channel. So tune in. Check us all out. Chopping it up. All of you guys are welcome. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Love you guys to death, and I'll check you out next time, all right? Peace.